Okay, y'all. Claressa Shields could be in some major trouble, y'all. And here's why. The whispers are getting louder and louder and louder that she had some loaded gloves. And I don't know what they call it. All I know is about loaded dice, so I just say loaded gloves, okay? I don't know what they call it in boxing. But word on the street is the whispers are getting louder. And if that's the case, she's probably under investigation right now, to be honest with y'all. But we about to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, threes, and fours. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Claressa Shields could very well be in some serious trouble right now, y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Remember I told y'all earlier that I was hearing the rumors, but baby, the rumors, they're taking over. And everybody is saying that Claressa Shields, she messed up this time. And she got caught in a lie, y'all, about this whole situation. We are about to talk about it, baby. Okay? This was her fight with Franchon Cruz in 2016, y'all. 2016. This is when they started, and this is when they finish. And as soon as they finished, they was taking them gloves off, y'all. They were taking them gloves off. No gloves, y'all. Claressa Shields. Then her next fight, which I do believe was 2017, March of 2017. Same situation, y'all. Here she is, gloves off, after the fight is over with. Then we have, what's this one? June 2017. Her next fight. Gloves off. Right after each and every last one of her fights. Those gloves came off, y'all. Every time. This is the next one. August 2017. Gloves off. Every single time, y'all. I kid y'all not. January 2018. Here we go. Taking the gloves off already. Gloves off. Every single time. Y'all, Claressa Shields could be in trouble, y'all. June 2018. Gloves off. Right after the pause session. And you know what I noticed about all of these fights, y'all? And they ain't had no big nuts upside their head like, that the last fight she just had, that Scott lady. I kid you not. Look, a little bit red, bruised and stuff like that, but no big knots and bruises like before. None of that. Look at this. Gloves off. Every single time. Right when she's on the stage, the gloves is coming off. This is the next fight that she had. Gloves off. Right afterwards. Next fight. Gloves off. And nobody had those big knots upside their head like this woman had. And word on the street is they're saying that right away when the fight started, this case guy had a big knot on her head. They're saying something was in the gloves. Now I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see them put it on. I didn't see them take it. Well, I seen them take it off, but it took a long time for her to take those gloves off, y'all. It really did. Just like this fight right here. Gloves on, gloves off. Right after the fight. On the stage. The gloves is coming off. You see it. Every single time. Here we go again. The next fight, y'all. Gloves off. What the heck is going on? What was the difference between all of these other fights and this last one? Y'all, Claressa Shields could be in some serious trouble. She was getting pressed. A lot of people have been talking about her, and you know she's all into the social media stuff. Everybody was saying, you don't really have a knockout. If they saying that, oh, somebody fell up against the ropes or whatever, it's not a knockout. And she was really, really pressed because everybody on social media have been saying that she don't have no knockouts. She needs some knockouts. For her to be the GOAT like she claims she is, everybody is saying she needs to, put somebody down. And then so happened with this past session, everybody is questioning if something was in those gloves. Y'all, Claressa Shields might be in some serious trouble, y'all. Here we go again. Gloves off. Every single time. Look at here. Another pause session. And each and every time, look at these girls. Look at their faces. It's not, what a knot's that? This girl had a big giant knot on her head. It looked like Pep's forehead. It did. And y'all know it did. Every single time, gloves came off. Every single one of these pause sessions. Were they loaded, y'all? And if I'm saying the wrong thing in Boxer's world, I'm sure y'all gonna put it in the comment section and say, they was this or they was that. But I'm just saying loaded because I know about loaded dice. Like I told y'all, I don't know about boxing world, what they call if something is in your gloves. Because I'm not used to somebody putting something in their gloves. But this is what everybody's saying. Everybody is dragging her right now about this. This is another fight that she had. Gloves off right afterwards. She didn't waste any time to get those gloves off her hands. Okay, y'all? Another pause session. Gloves on, gloves off. Right afterwards on the stage, y'all. Each and every single time. Getting ready for the fight? Fight's over. Took them gloves right off. Every single time. This time, she held on to those gloves for dear life, y'all. She held on to those gloves. What in the world? She even did a press conference with those gloves on, y'all. That baby tried to put some water in her mouth, and she wouldn't even take the gloves off so she could help her put it up to her mouth. The little baby was putting the water to her mouth because she had them big gloves on and wouldn't take them off. Now, everybody in this press conference was comfortable, except for her. This was way after the fight. You done left the stage and everything. And you go over there and you sit down to this table and you kept them gloves on until you start everybody looking at you like you stupid. Look at her. She done took the glove off and everything. Took the glove down. You go to Claressa, she still has her gloves on. Now, after during this conference, almost at the end of the conference, then Claressa Shields took her gloves off, y'all. And I don't know to call her Claressa a bumpy because Lord have mercy. Bumps galore. Do she got something? I'm just asking y'all. That's kind of strange. All of them bumps on her. And I didn't even pay no attention. I should have put another picture up. I don't know to call her Claressa a bumpy. I'm just saying, y'all. Well, word on the street is, y'all. She sit there and she finally took those gloves off at that conference. And then she made it her way back to the locker room. Now, she was still talking because, she loved the attention and this and that and that and this. She gets in the locker room, y'all. And you know what she said in the locker room? She said that her finger was injured. That's why she had those gloves on all that time, because she had an injury on her finger. That's what she said, y'all. And she also went on into details and said that the injury happened a couple of days ago. This is right after the fight. And after she kept those gloves on all that time, she got back there to that locker room and she should have kept quiet, because now people's looking into her even more when she said that she had an injury days ago. Now, we knew about the knee, but she never mentioned that her finger was injured. Not one single time, y'all. Until she got back in that locker room and everybody was questioning why you kept them gloves on that long. And that's when she brought up that she had an injury days ago. Now, word on the street is, right before she came out to box, there was nothing wrong with her finger, y'all. She never mentioned anything. And word on the street is this not like her. If she have any kind of injury or something wrong with her, she's going to mention it. She's going to let the world know about whatever is going on. But she did not say anything about her finger hurting before that fight. But afterwards, she claimed that her finger was injured. And she had did that some days ago because people was looking at her like, when did this happen? Did it happen when your hand was in those gloves or whatever it was loaded with? Because that would injure your finger if you hit somebody while you're in the ring. It's going to hurt your finger too if you got something in there that's not supposed to be in there. And this is why people are saying that her gloves was loaded, y'all. Word on the street, y'all. This is major. This is major. My question is, did she really do what people think she did? Because there's a lot of rumors going around right now, y'all. And everybody is saying that she was pressed for to get herself a knockout. She was definitely going after her. Now, I'm sitting up here thinking that she's babying Kay. Whatever her name is. Kate Scott. I'm thinking she's babying her. She wasn't babying her, y'all. She was trying to lay her out there. That's what she was trying to do. But Kate wouldn't go down. She's like, I ain't going out like that. I'm not going out scraping and scrambling on the floor. I'm going to lay on this doggone ring, this rope, but you ain't getting me on that ground. And they still gave her that knockout. But people do not honor those knockouts like that because they are feeling like if you to go and you as good as you say you are, why you ain't laying them down like Mike Tyson used to lay people down? Why ain't you doing this? And I know people like, oh, she ain't Mike Tyson. Well, she act like she is. She talk like she is. She walk like she is. You can't get her to shut up. That's all she talk about is she the greatest. Everybody's beneath her. Well, you should be able to lay somebody down. And if this is true, y'all, I don't know how they're going to find out about anything like this because I'm sure she done took it out the gloves by now. I'm sure they done got rid of the evidence right now. So how would they even investigate some stuff like that? Other than going back, like I said, going to that locker room video and watching her before the fight and all of that, seeing if she had any kind of injuries with her finger. That's the only way they could probably put two and two together. But y'all, when I tell y'all these people is on her neck right now, they're on Claressa's neck. And it's a possibility that Claressa Shields could be messing up her career right now. Because that's crazy. If you didn't win all of these fights, there's no reason for you to go doing some crap like this, what people think you did. Because I don't know if you did it or not. But there's no reason for that. You go in there and you do your best and you leave it at that. All of that cheating crap and all of that. And I'm sitting up here thinking now she was all in that woman's face. She was all in that woman's face, bringing her belts and all in her face, smiling and laughing. Ooh, and I hope everything work out for you and all of that. You still can go on and da, 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 da. This is what she was doing. Being fake and phony, just like she was with Remy. Acting like she was Remy's friend and where you get that from and Happy New Year's and all of that. And all the while still trying to get her man off the couch from her. Trying to take her baby daddy from her. Same thing. And if this is true, y'all, Lord have mercy. That is the lowest of the lowest. If you could do something like that and smile in this woman's face knowing that you was trying to put her lights out there with possibly something in your gloves. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do y'all think it was just a coincidence that she kept those gloves on? Do you think that, it was a coincidence that she said that she hurt her finger days ago, but she never mentioned it until after the fight was over with? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, because word on the street, y'all, Claressa might be in trouble. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace.